For NewYorkPost.com, I'm Mark Hale, broadcasting to you from Midtown Manhattan. We're here with Josh Norman, the senior cornerback from Coastal Carolina, who's getting ready for next month's NFL draft. And Josh, what is this whole process like for you, just gearing up for the NFL draft, going through this whole event to train yourself and prepare yourself to be a high draft pick?
Man, it's been nothing that I would, ever imagine. You hear the guys talk about it a lot, saying that it's going to be a grind, it's going to be brutal, but just going through it, so much hard work to be put into, positioning yourself to be drafted by one of the premier teams of the league.
What is it like? You're training pretty much 5 days a week, and take us through a little bit of what a typical week is like for you.
Oh my goodness, 5. I would say 6.
Yeah,
6 to 7.
5 is a light week.
Right, it's a light week. That's taking a day off. But Mondays, hitting the grind kind of early from 9 o'clock in the morning till like later in like 1 or 2. Get the spa treatment after the workout, and pretty much go and rest in the rest of the day. And back at it again in the morning, in the grounds like that Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and even Saturday. So Sunday is one of the recuperation days, and that's pretty much my whole week.
Sunday won't be the recuperation day starting in a few months.
It will not be. No, that is very true. That's very true.
And you're somebody who's hoping to go in the first few rounds of this draft next month, Josh. So you're getting some attention. You were at the combine in Indianapolis. You met with a lot of different teams. What's that experience like of meeting with all these teams and having them evaluate you?
Well, it's been kind of interesting, I would say. A lot of teams at the first beginning that was definitely talking, and then some teams, they like you, and then they like your size, they like your ability and what you can do.
Right.
And other teams, they're questioning a little bit of, how will he be on the team and stuff like that. And we pretty much answer every question that asks, and we do it to our best ability. So
what are some of your strengths? Do you think you're somebody who's big, you got good size for a cornerback? One of your strengths maybe could be covering not only wide receivers in the NFL, but maybe some of the tight ends?
Oh yeah, definitely. Tight ends in this league now is just taking over.
Yeah.
I mean, you got the Gronkowskis, as we were saying earlier, and Jimmy Graham, the Hernandezes of the world. They are great guys, great athletes at tight ends. They switched the whole tight end level of the play, And now you have to have guys that can just lock in on them and just take them completely out of the game. And I think, my size and my abilities to go from the outside to come into the inside and, take on the tight ends as well would be a very big help to a team. And I know that I can do that.
As a corner, Josh, are there players in the NFL, either current cornerbacks or past cornerbacks, that you've kind of patterned yourself after or tried to, emulate in any way?
I wouldn't say one player. I would say I got a collaboration of players, though.
Who are those guys?
I would have to go with Charles Woodson, man.
Yeah.
To take a little bit of that, savviness and his intelligence and his just swag, He's just around the ball all the time. I would take Bob Sanders' tenacity, his ferocious and physicality, just going to the ball carrier and just milling them. And I would have to go with Darrelle Revis, his lockdown skills. Take his lockdown skills and take away any part of the game, and you put those three together. Oh man, you got a player.
Can't go wrong with talking about Revis in this town, I don't think.
I don't think you can either.
That's the guy. You've met with so many. How many teams did you meet with at the combine?
I'd say 21.
A lot of teams obviously need cornerbacks. It's such a critical position. Growing up in South Carolina, was there either a team that you always dreamed of playing for, or when you look at the draft now, do you think to yourself at all, man, that would be a great place for me, or anything like that?
I wouldn't say that would be a great place because I don't know where I would end up.
Right.
But any team that do choose me, I think that'll be a very good, wise choice. But I would say growing up, Indianapolis Colts. I was a Colts fan. Peyton Manning.
That was your guy.
Oh man, that was my guy. Him, Bob Sanders. I mean, the whole D. It was something about that team that really, had me fired up and just wanted to keep going.
So if you're drafted by Denver, or you're drafted by a team that plays Denver, you could be going against your guy.
I know, right? That'd be one of the childhood dreams, right?
That'd be pretty good.
But it would be pretty cool and awesome, to play against the guy.
Are you starting to get excited, or is there still about the actual draft, Josh, or is there still some nervousness about things?
Or
both?
I think it's the heightened sense of it. I wouldn't say so much of nerve, and you know, I've been through this kind of stage. It's almost like it's drawn out to the point of where it's redundant.
Right.
And
You're ready.
I'm ready just to get it over and see where I'm going, and then that's when the real work starts, you know. So.
Well, it's coming up. We're going to see where you get picked. Hopefully you get picked high and go to a team that you want. And we appreciate you coming in. Good luck the rest of the way, Josh.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
All right.
Definitely.
For NYPost.com, I'm Mark Hale. He's Josh Norman. We'll see where he ends up. Thanks for